Alright, YouTubers and GoPro enthusiasts, I got a question for you. I have just recently bought the GoPro Karma grip for the GoPro 6 that I have. I have a GoPro 5 and a GoPro 6. And I have recently noticed when I mount my GoPros into the gimbal, there is a lot of just excess, weight to not make it level. I have owned the, forgive me if I say this wrong, Zhiyun Smooth Q gimbal, and I have owned it for about 6 months now, and to be honest, it's a very awesome gimbal, but I wanted something that's a little bit more sturdy and more rugged for my off-road adventures. But as you see with this, the GoPro is pretty well level. I have it mounted in the original GoPro case, and the Zhiyun clasp actually holds on really well on the little piece where the lid attaches and on top. And I mean, I can shake it pretty well and it does not come off. But my problem is as you see it just standing there, how level and balanced it is. You could of course balance it to different things by unscrewing this little bolt on the back and extend this or shorten it depending on what you have mounted, a phone. But the problem is that the GoPro Karma is designed for a GoPro. Now I put my GoPro in it, and as you see, there is no balance to this thing. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. I've looked on YouTube, Googled it, and I have yet to find anything stating about or in regards to its balance issue. Everybody complains about the battery life and how it doesn't last very long. Well, I've had this Zhiyun for, like I said, about 6 months, and I've used this thing for 8 hours a day, well, not constantly, but on and off during a family vacation down to Hot Springs, Arkansas, which is a beautiful place to go. You guys could check it out. But we went down there about 8 hours, and I used this pretty much all day, going to the alligator park and whatnot, and I was down about 50%. And of course, when you have it balanced, the motors are barely working to keep it balanced. But this one, they say you only get an hour and a half out of it. I mean, that's crazy considering it's even bigger than the Karma. But being that the battery would die, if it was balanced more, it wouldn't have to work so hard to keep it going. So my question is anybody out there on YouTube or the GoPro people have any way of balancing this? I have tried taping some pennies to the bottom here on this side to help level it the rotation way, and I got it pretty well level where it held, about the almost 12:30, 1 o'clock position compared to the almost 3 o'clock position or 2 o'clock position. And then also this it helped slow down at least, like the Zhiyun. If you turn it on, and then when you go to turn it off, watch how easily it just goes down. There is no crazy slapping of the camera or as I call it, the self-destruct mode, seems like, for this GoPro Karma. I'll go ahead and power this on. And everybody also, I'm hearing a lot of complaints about noise while they're recording with the GoPro. I did find out with the Zhiyun real fast that if you do not have it leveled, you will actually hear the motors hum a little bit, kind of fighting itself to keep it level. So I'm wondering if that's a problem with the GoPro Karma here. I haven't seen no software updates where you could actually level it. I know you can calibrate it. I have done that many, many times, and that has not helped at all. But as you see, when I turn this off, the GoPro head, which I have seen on YouTube too, it seems like it just almost beats itself up. I mean, it literally hits something. You can hear it. That shouldn't happen. If anybody can have any comments or opinions or any help would be really greatly appreciated. Again, here's the Zhiyun, in a horizontal position, and you see it's still very well balanced, even in the off position. I mean, that's how a gimbal should work. But as for the Karma, well, not much to really say about that. It looks like a dead noodle. I mean, the only thing that... No, see. If anybody has any comments or any ideas, helpful hints or whatnot, let me know. And we'll talk to y'all later.